All right, Michigan State beat Maryland. They bounced back quicker than a dribble. Um, let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. My social media links in the description. And like I said before, man, Maryland is a program that looked like they was on the rise last year, and and I guess boy ain't the quarterback no more. To a little brother. I'm guessing he got pulled. I don't follow Maryland that much when I was watching the play. I see him in. Okay, 1 second. Pull this up. So somebody. Oh yeah, he did. My bad. My bad. I'm tripping. So he is the quarterback still. I thought it was somebody else, but Michigan State won 40 to 21. And the thing about Michigan State, man, and Michigan is that, man, what Ohio State did, I said they stumping on guys they supposed to beat. They stumping them out. And Ohio State still showing they the class of the Big Ten. I mean, you look at Ohio State, schedule. They not, Purdue did upset them. Was it last year? Maybe that's why they came alert versus Purdue. But when you look at and they both had quarterback struggles. It was close versus Minnesota for a second, but they pulled away. They played Rutgers. They blew Maryland out 66-17. They blew Rutgers out 52-13. Rutgers been playing some guys tight this season. Blew Indiana out 54-7. And Michigan kind of, held them to 7-9 points, something like that. So, they beat Penn State. That was a competitive game down the stretch. So, they blew out Purdue last night. Had a competitive game versus Nebraska. But, if Ohio State smell blood, they're going to blow you out. And that's kind of what Michigan and Michigan State don't have. But, Michigan State, Thorne, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, 22 for 30. And, they let the gas up in the second half. But it is what it is. They won by damn near 20. So, Walker, that's definitely, in my opinion, a runaway Heisman, 30 carries, 143, 2 touchdowns. And he got to do that versus Ohio State and Penn State. If he can close out, they can win. He can close out tough. No doubt, he the Heisman. Reed keep doing what he's doing. He needs some help though. But like I said before, man, it's just gonna get to the point where they gotta win out. They gotta win out. And if they can win out, man, beat Penn State, beat Ohio State, Penn State, win the Big Ten championship. They control their own destiny. People don't know. He probably gonna get in. And, ain't nothing Michigan can do about it. I think them and Michigan Ohio State coming from the same side of the conference, which I thought they should shake that up. Put Ohio State on one side, Michigan State on one side, but that is what it is. But yeah, man, Michigan State just had a slip up. And everybody was saying you're gonna lose to Purdue, you're gonna lose to Purdue. You guys gonna get upset by Purdue, and they didn't come prepared. And they didn't come prepared. And Tua, little brother, he balling over there. But and like I said, then honestly, bro, that loss they had is not equivalent to them losing to Ohio State or losing late. You know what I'm saying? If they lost late, let's say they lost the Big Ten championship to whoever, they probably wasn't gonna get in. So they always said back in the BCS days, it was always better to lose early. No matter what you do, if you're gonna lose early. And I think the Purdue loss, man, obviously you want to run the table, but it's better than losing in the Big Ten championship game. It's better than losing to Ohio State or Penn State late. Especially, egregious, can't lose late. You look at what they got left. It's Ohio State next week. Yep, 12 o'clock. It's the game. That's the game of the year right there. I mean, you can say the same thing about Penn State. If they beat Ohio State, man, that's the game of the year. But they lose Ohio State, they lose control. They lose control of their own destiny because they had 2 conference losses, right? And then Michigan, whoever they put Maryland next week, I think it is. And Ohio State will be the big one. Because even if Ohio State lose, Michigan gonna get in. Because Michigan only got one non-conference loss. Michigan State had two. Michigan State beat Ohio State and lose to Penn State. They got two conferences. So Michigan State can't lose no more. Neither can, Ohio State can afford to lose to Michigan. But at the same time, it'll be a tiebreaker. It'll be Ohio State. If Michigan State went out, and I don't know how they break that tiebreaker. Because Ohio State would have two losses, so they'd be out. It'd be I don't know what the tiebreaker, but they have a conference loss and they have an out of conference loss. So I don't envision Michigan beating them no way, honestly. But if that happened, I don't know what the tiebreaker, but they conference record would probably knock them out. And then Michigan head up. Michigan State beat them, and Michigan State probably going to steal. So Michigan State run the table, they in. They in. So we'll see what they talking, what they here for. But Georgia look like a juggernaut right now. They look like the juggernaut, man. Unstoppable. Their defense. The only way you're gonna beat Georgia is if their quarterback allow you to beat them. That's it. So they run the table. Like I said before, Michigan State got to get the job done. You did it versus Maryland. You gotta do it again. Ohio State, they beat Ohio State, man. Penn State, they play hard, like they gave up a couple weeks ago. They play hard versus Michigan, but this Penn State game probably become the biggest of the year. So, like I said, they always played Ohio. They always had defense to defeat Ohio State. Always, it was just offensively they couldn't produce enough points. And this year it's looking different. That's the game of the year next year. Forget the Michigan game. We know what Michigan do. They say Ohio State has an 86.2% chance of defeating Michigan State with no chance for a tie. 13.8% Michigan State. That's wild. That's wild. They saying Michigan State don't have a chance. They need to see this. They say they don't belong on the same field together. Look what Ohio State did. Minnesota lost to Oregon, Tulsa. They ain't played nobody. And they had a tough fight with Nebraska and Penn State. You know what I'm saying? They did blow out Purdue, tip my hat to them, but they weren't gonna let Purdue upset them again, and they at home. So how many home games they had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got 7 home games and 5 fucking at home. Like, that's one thing I don't like the college do, man. They allow programs like Alabama, Ohio State to create these weak ass schedules, knowing they dominate their income. They should be having to play tough schedules, hard schedules. They should have callous in their hand. They play these easy ass teams, man. And they should be able to have to pay somebody from the SEC, the ACC, the SEC, the Pac-12. Again, they got Pac-12, but they schedule weak. But then they do end up with Michigan State 76, so that make up for it. So they end up playing 3 ranked opponents. So we'll see what they made of, man. I'm pulling for Michigan State. Fuck that, man, because I don't think Michigan can get the job done. Okay, but I ain't really watched a lot of Michigan State. I watched a little bit of the Oregon game this year. They didn't look that good. In the Minnesota game, you gotta stop this kid though. Look at this kid, 141, 1,035 for it. Look at this guy, 1,400 yards already, almost 15. So I mean, Michigan State, man, they gotta make this guy beat them. Keep this motherfucker in the pocket. Let him run around. Stop this dude, and you make this dude beat you. You should win. Peyton Thorne should be able to put some points up. Hopefully, if you can't put points up, y'all might gonna be trouble. But I think I don't know, man. I think Ohio State win this one. I'm probably say 40 to 35, 37-ish, maybe on the late 37, 40 on the late field goal. But hope Michigan State win. I'd like to see Kenneth Walker may win the Heisman. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, all my social media links in the description. Twitter is the fastest way than Facebook to Instagram. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Venmo Cash App username rolling at the bottom of the screen. The best way you can donate. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Appreciate your chance. The notification go live, drop the video.